97.9 The Beat, the hip-hop station. Special guest in the studio with me today. Got an album out right now called Love in the Future. Ladies and gentlemen, the legend, John Legend.
What's up?
What's up?
DFW, I'm here.
Welcome to The Beat, man. Welcome to DFW.
Man, it's good to be back.
How long you been in town?
I just got in last night, and I'm leaving tonight, but I'll be back in November on tour.
Yeah.
We're coming here with Tamar Braxton.
That's right.
November 7th at the Verizon. So, you know, this will be my third or fourth Dallas trip by the end of the year. So, you know, I like getting back down here.
Oh, yeah. Well, we love it when you're here with us,
Absolutely.
man. And let's talk Love in the Future.
Yeah.
Now, you've said that this is your best work yet.
Yeah, I believe that.
What about this album made you believe that about this
Well, I just feel like
project?
I'm in a good place as an artist, as a writer, as a producer, as an arranger. I had a great team around me. Kanye executive produced the album, me, him, and a guy named Dave Tozer that I've been working with for years. We had some great collaborations from Hit Boy, James Fauntleroy, Q-Tip, Pharrell, 88 Keys, Bink, some great producers, Doc McKinney, DJ Camper. It's just really so much great talent on the record, and if you just listen to it from front to back, I think just the overall quality of my voice and of the music is better than I've ever been. So
Yeah.
I'm excited, man.
And you're about to get married.
I'm about to get married too, yeah.
This can you give us a date?
It's soon.
Soon?
It's soon, yeah.
Real soon, before the end of the year?
Yes, before the end of the year.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
So maybe even this weekend.
Just start naming weekends.
Right.
Who knows?
How much of the inspiration for this album came from your relationship with
Well, you know, definitely.
fiance?
There's definitely plenty of it from my real life, but I think it's stuff that everybody can relate to. Anybody who's been in a relationship, been in love, been out of love. You know, I talk about all of that, and you know, I try to make music that's both personal and universal at the same time. So, no matter if you're going through it at that moment, you've probably been through it before, and you can feel it.
Now, you created the song All of Me for your fiance,
Yeah.
Chrissy.
Well, I write all my songs for everybody, but this one was definitely about our relationship, and it's definitely very, you know, personal to us. But like I said, when you make a good song, the idea is to make something that's personal and that everybody else can feel. And I could tell when I play All of Me, so many people cry when they hear it. So many people are like so moved by it that it's not just for one person, it's for everybody.
Now, did she cry when you
She
first
cried the
showed
first
her the
time.
song?
She cried the first time she
Walk
heard
us
it.
through that. Where were you? Like, were you in the studio?
I
And you
sang
just
it to
came
her
out?
in our house, in our apartment. I sang it to her, and
Is this after you had just
I
finished
just
making
wrote it.
Okay,
yeah.
you just written it? Okay.
And she cried.
Really?
Yeah.
And then, y'all.
Yeah. Who knows what happened? Who knows what happened after that?
All right. What is your favorite song on the album? Let's ask.
All of Me is definitely one of my favorites. That's the current single. I love Who Do We Think We Are? That just gets me amped. It makes me feel good. What else do I love? I love man, Made to Love is one of my favorites as well. But it's hard because I wrote all of them and I spent a lot of time on all of them. So it's hard for me to say like this is my favorite, but all of them mean something to me and they're special to me.
You've been busy doing tours and doing concerts. Is the reason why you haven't come out. Well, you had the project with The Roots.
Well, I had the project with The Roots. So my last solo album was 2008. It was called Evolver, had Green Light, you know, and Everybody Knows and some other great tracks on it. And then I did an album with The Roots that was a collaborative album, 2010. And then we toured for that a little bit, and then I toured with Sade in 2011, and so I didn't have a lot of time to work on the album until like after the Sade tour was over. So I really started working on it in the fall of 2011, and then it took me like almost 2 years to finish it, and here we are now.
Yeah. And now you're on tour, like you said earlier, with Tamar Braxton.
Yeah, we start the tour in Connecticut on October 20th. We get to Dallas on November 7th, and we end in LA December 1st.
Now her album just came out too, Love and War.
Yeah, we came out the same day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Is there a sense of like competition there since they're both R&B albums?
You know, I feel like it doesn't really matter the competition. For me, it's all about me doing well and me making the best music I can make. But I'm happy that both of us are doing well on the charts. I see us neck and neck on the iTunes charts every day. And I think that's a great thing. That means our tour is going to sell really well. And it's going to be a great night for everybody.
Have you talked to her lately?
I haven't talked to her in a couple months. I saw Vince and her at the BET Awards. That was the last time I saw them. But we're excited about the tour.
Did you get them a gift for their new baby?
No, I didn't. I did not. I'm bad with baby gifts. I gotta catch up.
Did you get Kanye and Kim?
I didn't give them money either. I'm like, man, they need to have a baby shower so I can see the registry and everything.
Well, what would you really get Kanye and Kim?
I don't know. I don't even know what I could possibly get them anyway. Or Vince and Tamar. They're doing pretty well too.
Yeah. Just write a song.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the best
No,
thing
but
you
I'm
can do.
excited to have Tamar on the tour. It's gonna be a powerhouse tour.
Have you ever
People gonna
watched
love
her
it.
in Braxton Family Values?
I haven't watched the show. I've met her a few times personally, but I haven't watched the show.
Would you ever consider doing anything like that?
You know, people ask me
reality
all the
shows?
time because they always want to see me and Chrissy.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, but no.
You don't think the idea of cameras following you everywhere?
Nah, I
and-
don't want my whole personal life on camera. I feel like certain things I just want to leave private, and everybody has to make their own decision for themselves. But for me, I just rather not have my whole relationship being picked apart like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Can we talk about the Alicia Keys tour?
Yeah, so me and Alicia are touring in Australia together.
Yeah.
So the last time we toured together was way back when I was a brand new artist in 2005, all around the States. We came here to Dallas. We went all over the country. And she really helped me kind of establish myself as a touring artist. And so we're doing it together, playing arenas together in Australia in December.
How did that come about? Did she call you up and say, "Hey, I want you to be a part of this"? Or
Yeah,
was
they
it
reached
just-
out to me. Her manager and her reached out to me and my manager. And Alicia and I are friends. We've written together. We wrote 2 songs together for her last album. I'm friends with her and Swizz and love them both. They're just great people and great artists. So, you know, the idea of us doing something together, people always want us to do something together anyway. They're like,
Yeah.
when you guys gonna do a duet or this or that?
Right.
And we just sang together a duet in London a few months ago, just impromptu. So it was only a matter of time before we got back together and did a tour together. And so this made sense, and maybe we'll try to bring that to America again sometime soon.
Yeah. And you said that you're a fan of Frank Ocean.
Yeah, I love Frank. He's a friend of mine and one of my favorite artists too.
What do you think about this situation though with him and Chris Brown? You know, him wearing the shirt, obviously mocking Chris Brown. He had a
Oh, I didn't see the shirt. I don't know.
He had a shirt with Chris Brown's face saying wanted domestic violence or something like that.
Well, you know, they have their thing. I'm not going to comment on the Chris Brown thing because it's brushed my family as well. I'm going to leave that alone. You know, I feel like, you know, it's all a distraction. You know, people just having fun.
Yeah.
And, you know, obviously there's a lot of controversy around the whole Chris Brown thing because he did something that was pretty nasty to Rihanna. And then the aftermath, you know, you've seen people go back and forth about it. But I'm not going to comment on the back and
Well,
forth.
your fiance's been vocal about
absolutely.
Chris Brown as well.
Yeah. She's not a fan.
But that's her. You let her do you.
Yeah,
That's what
I
you
mean,
love
but
about
like
her.
I said, like if you do something like that to somebody, you can expect for people to not be fans of what you did.
Yeah.
Like it's not the way a grown man should act toward a woman. So you're gonna catch some flack for that.
Yeah.
That's like the least of your worries.
Obviously. But let's go back to Chrissy now and her being vocal on Twitter. You know, she seems to be out there. I mean, not holding back
Yeah.
with things that she says. Now, does that bother you at all?
No,
or-
I love it. She's my favorite thing to read on Twitter. She's funny. She's like bold. Like her sense of humor is something that really appeals to me.
Does she ever feel bad though? Does she come in and say, "Look, babe, I'm
Occasionally,
sorry, I didn't mean
she'll
to-"
like regret something she said, but not really. Not most of the time. She actually like regrets things she wished she would have said. She like doesn't go as far as she wants to go all the time.
Yeah.
She's like, man, I wish I could have said that, but I'm just not.
Maybe if she wasn't with you, you think maybe she would.
Well, she also has things to lose too. You know, she's a successful model. She has brands she works with, so she has to, you know, she has to care about her public image as well. It's not just me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no big day yet from John Legend. We're not going to find out when.
I'm not
exactly.
announcing the date anywhere
What
to
is it gonna
anybody except my family.
Are you? Is it going to be private? Like, is that what you're trying to do? Is just
Yeah,
have
we're
like
just
a
trying to
private
have
ceremony?
I mean, it's not small. It's like 140 people are going to be there, but it's almost all family and a few friends.
Yeah. Public not invited.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
Now, why don't you do something for the public? You know, like Wiz Khalifa and Amber, they did a private thing, and then later on they did something bigger.
I feel like so much of my life is already public. Everybody's good. We'll show some pictures of the wedding. You know, they'll see a little bit, but we're not gonna have like a video of the wedding out. We're not gonna film it for TV or anything.
You're not going to sell it to the tabloids for millions of dollars.
No. We just decided not to do that.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on all your success, man.
Thank you.
Loving the Future out now. We got John Legend here, who's going to be coming back November the 7th in concert with Tamar Braxton. Man,
that's right, at the Verizon.
Kanye West co-producing this album.
Yeah, he killed it. He's a good friend, and we've worked together for a long, long time. I'm still signed to Good Music, his production company. I was the first artist he signed back in 2003.
Yeah.
And we've been working together for even longer than that, over a decade now.
Man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And you met him through a college friend of yours.
Yeah, one of my very best friends, Devon, is Kanye's cousin. And Devon's also a producer and worked in the music business for a long time. He runs an internet company now, but he's also a talented musician, and introduced me to Kanye, said y'all should work together. This is right when Kanye first moved to New York, and he had just done work on the Blueprint with Jay-Z back in 2001.
Were you nervous meeting Kanye? Because
he wasn't. It wasn't nobody to be nervous about at the time.
Yeah, he was just a ghostwriter.
At the time we were both young cats that were both trying to get on at the same time.
So you've come up together.
Yeah, basically. We really came up together. Obviously, he became famous before I did, but we were both unfamous at the same time, and we came up together. But he's been a great mentor, great collaborator, great innovator. He's just been great to work with all these years.
And how much of a role did he have on this album?
He actually worked on this album more than any other album before. People find it hard to believe, but even more than Get Lifted, which was my first album, he executive produced the whole album. He co-produced a bunch of tracks on this album, co-wrote several of the tracks, and then helped me pick which tracks we were going to use and pick the beats I would write to. So he was very involved from start to finish, helped pick the artwork for the album, help pick the video directors. Wow. So he's like very involved. And I told him at the beginning, like, I really wanted to work with him on this, because the last album I did with The Roots and Evolver, like, he was lightly involved, but not as much as I would have liked. And part of it was just scheduling and everything. But I really was like, yo, I really want us to work together on this album. Let's make it the best one of my career. And I think that's what we did.
But yeah, we don't hear him on any of the tracks on there.
It's all good. He's all over the tracks. Trust me.
He's all over. Embedded.
Yeah, he's all over them. Like his ideas are all over the tracks. He honestly, we didn't want a lot of features on it. He specifically was like, let's not do that many features on this album, because I feel like when people buy your album, they should hear your voice. Mm-hmm. And so we only have 2 features on the main album, and then we have 1 extra feature on the deluxe.
Rick Ross,
Stacey Barth, and Seal.
And that's it.
Yeah.
The rest is John Legend himself.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for stopping through, man. Appreciate you. 97.9 The Beat, the hip-hop station. John Legend in the building. Get his album out right now. Loving the Future. All Me, #1 single, right?
Yeah, it's #1 R&B single on iTunes right now. It's been for 3 weeks now.
Yep. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
97.9 The Beat, the hip-hop station, baby.